Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Central Michigan Stacker. What I've got for you today are a few Morgans that I've picked out of my collection over the past year. I've sought them out at antique stores, I've sought them out at coin shops, I've sought them out at jewelry stores, um, garage sales, estate sales, wherever I could, find them, I've looked. And these are the ones I want to send into PCGS to get them graded. And I want to know what you think about them before I send them in. You know, give them a grade what you think they might come back as. And I'm going to write down what I think they are after examining a bunch of Morgan silver dollars that I have slabbed. I'm just wondering what you think they might come back as, and like I said, I'm going to write down what I think they're going to come back as. But this one right here is an 1878 first year Morgan. You can see how frosty that head is. You can see the mirror-like finish, the proof-like finish in the fields of the coin. And here we have the reverse. Very similar to the front. You've got a frosty eagle. You've got mirror-like surfaces where you can see my thumb coming across there, but you lose it in the eagle. Very frosty. All the feathers are on the breast. The hash marks across the feet are there. Talons are all there. But this is an S. This is a San Francisco San Francisco Mint 1878 first year Morgan. I'm hoping it comes back with at least a 63, possibly a 64 PL or DMPL. A lot of people say that these early Morgans, especially from the San Francisco Mint, a lot of them came out looking like proof-like finishes on them because they were, it was the virgin run, and they wanted to do everything they could to make them look that good. But that's the first one I'm sending in. The second one is also an 1878. It's got a lot of bluish and purplish toning on it. It appears, through the plastic that it's got some scuffs and whatnot, but honestly, it really doesn't. This is another S mint mark. And again, all the breast feathers are there, the hash marks on the feet, the talons. From what I've seen, those are the high points or whatever. The earlobe on the front, they always look real close at that earlobe to make sure it's not mashed down. And on these coins that I've selected, they're not. I mean, I'm hoping for 64s on them, honestly. This is another S mint mark and another first year Morgan, 1878. This one I'm hoping for, 64 on every one of these would be nice. I don't know if I'll get that high. At least a mint state, 63. Okay, here we have, I believe this, it's kind of hard to tell, but I believe it's an 1881. There's a lot of toning. And if you watch my channel, you may have seen me show this one before. The predominant oil can or rainbow toning on the back of this thing is just incredible, honestly. It goes all the way around the coin. It's really heavy right there by the tip of the wing. And this is another S mint mark. It doesn't have necessarily the beautiful proof-like fields to the coin because of the heavy toning, but honestly, there is not a mark really on this coin. There's no chain. Look at there you can see it there, all that oil can, or they call it rainbow toning that goes around the entire edge of it. There's no chafing on the cheek of this coin. There's no indentations of another coin, coming down and striking it in the pile. It's primarily fresh. It's been around a long time. Someone has taken really good care of this coin. And like I said, on the rest of them, the feathers are all there. The hash marks on the feet are there. You can really get a good look at that rainbow toning when it sits just right. But it goes around the entire... It's a beauty. I'm thinking of possibly having them set it with the reverse towards the front, towards the paperwork and whatnot on this one, just because the toning is so heavy on the obverse of this coin. You could still see it, you just don't see it quite as well as the reverse. But another beautiful Morgan right there. Now this one, I'm not sure. It looks like somebody had a piece of tape over it for some reason. I don't know, why it would have been taped. However, I don't know if that produced the toning that's on this thing, or what produced the toning. I don't know if this was something that was done to try to be artificially toned or what. However, I mean, I hope it wasn't, because if it was, they really screwed up a beautiful coin, because there are no marks on this coin whatsoever. I mean, nothing on the cheek, nothing on the fields of the coin. It's heavily toned. And this is an 1898 mint mark. So this is a Louisiana coin. And on the back, you see heavily toning around the rim. But other than that, it's pretty much blast white. It's BU. And with an O mint mark. All the rest of the features that I talked about on the other ones, the hash marks on the feet, the talons, the earlobe, nothing has been mashed. Even the little dots here in between the words right there are predominant. They're risen. They're not flattened out. But a beautiful toned. I bought it primarily because of the toning. After I looked at the quality of the coin, I bought it from a coin store, and I asked the gentleman there, about his feelings about it being possibly, toned on purpose rather than just natural toning. He said he wasn't sure. So I'm taking a gamble on this one. But this is an O mint mark. And we're going to see what happens with that. I have another O mint mark, which is an 1884. Now this one has beautiful, look at that. You've got the proof-like fields of the coin again. You've got the very frosty head. I'm hoping that this one comes back proof-like DMPL, or at least PL with a mint state grade. Like I said, it's an O mint mark. The O on it, if you're able to pause this and look closely, the O is doubled. I don't know why. I don't know if it was, a mark over top of a mark, or exactly what the deal was there, but the O is doubled for sure. Frostiness on that eagle. Proof-like field. Look at them proof-like fields. I mean, that is mirror reflective. And for an 84 Louisiana mint mark, I'll take that anytime. Another beautiful Morgan. Frosty head, mirror-like surfaces on the fields of the coin. I'm super excited about this one. I'm hoping for a 64 with PL or DMPL. And the last one I have out of the bunch that I collected over the year is this 1882. And out of all of them that I have, I would say this one has the most the chafing of the cheek there from other coins striking it. But other than that, just a little bit on the cheek is all really that there is, because the fields of the coin are clean. And there you can see the chafing right there on the cheek. And that's it. I mean, you turn it a little bit like that and they're gone. But this happens to be in 1882 Carson City. And look at the breast feathers on that. I mean, a very beautiful strike on this coin. And the fact that there's next to nothing as far as scratches or anything on the fields of the coin. I'm excited about seeing what this one grades too, especially it being a Carson City. But I bought this coin raw like this. I didn't crack it out of a government issued Carson City holder, the GSAs. It wasn't anything like that. I bought it just like this from a coin dealer. Where it came from or who hung on to it as long as they did to keep it in this shape, I will never know. But it's an 1882 Carson City. Hoping for a good grade on it. Want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We are in Christmas Eve mode here today in Michigan. The big bomb cyclone storm came through, dropped about 3 or 4 inches of snow on us. Nothing significant. The snow's blowing around a bit. We're getting ready, getting packed up, heading to Grandma's house for the night. Hope everyone has a Happy New Year. This is Central Michigan Stacker. Let me know what you think about these coins. What do you think they'll grade? Have a Happy New Year, Central Michigan Stacker, and I'm out.